You're watching Let's Chat.
Thanks for joining us today on Let's Chat. We get to spend a few minutes with our friends from Dare to Dance, which is all going to be benefiting the Kidney Foundation of Chattanooga. We have local content creator, Web Chats, aka Shayna Webb here, as well as Jenna Henshaw with the Kidney Foundation to sort of fill us in on everything that's going on right around the corner. Thank you all for making the time to be here today.
Yes, thank you for having us.
So Dare to Dance, if people kind of need a refresher of what this is, Jenna, can you give me a little bit of an idea of what this is and what it raises money for?
Yes, so Dare to Dance is our big fundraiser that we have every year, and all the money goes to support patients in our community who are battling kidney disease. That's what the Kidney Foundation does. We support kidney patients in our community with just any sort of bill that they might get in the mail or to get them to and from treatment. Whatever it may be, we just try to help them so that they can focus on their health.
And so this sort of initiative, it's bringing some local celebs or people that are well known in the community, partnering them with a professional dancer, right? And then that raising that money going towards a great cause. So Shayna, you're one of our local celebs, if you will. You've taken off just, I mean, like in last year or so, that Web Chats, this account, have kind of blown up. Can you give me a little bit of that story, a little bit of a refresher for people?
Yeah, so I started Web Chats back in May 2024, which is crazy, but it had definitely been like dream, I guess, of mine to have a local page like that. And so I've been getting content for the past year, and then I finally started it last May. And since then, it's been so awesome, and there have been so many great opportunities where I've just gotten to share, you know, Chattanooga things going on. And so it's been super fun to share it on social media and help grow that in a community there, which has been so cool. And then it also led to getting to be part of Dare to Dance this year, which is awesome. And it's been a thing that's like kind of out of my comfort zone, but I feel like the whole past 2 years have been out of my comfort zone, so I'm just saying yes to
You're like,
everything.
I'm not going to say no to anything. And it's been the coolest process because we became friends before this had blown up, and then I was like, is this the same girl that I connected with on social media? And it was crazy because in that same month, I mean, now you're up to like over 35,000 followers, I want to say, on Instagram, which is truly incredible. And so many people that are getting to learn more about Chattanooga and say, oh, I didn't know this place existed. This is so cool. And all these amazing opportunities that also led you to Dare to Dance as well, which I think is truly incredible. So tell me, sort of from a content creator perspective, how have you been able to use your platform to raise funds, kind of get the message out about the Kidney Foundation?
Right, well, yeah, when they first asked me to be a celebrity on Dare to Dance, I was like, sure, because part of it is dancing, obviously, but then another big part of it is fundraising. And I wasn't sure how that was going to go and everything. And then just being able to share the story on Web Chats and on social media has been really cool to see people kind of rally behind the cause. And even just $5, $10 donations from a bunch of different people will add up. So that's been super cool. And just, you know, what I try to do with Web Chats is share Chattanooga stories in like a short, shareable type way, which has been cool. And so trying to share the Dare to Dance journey has been kind of like an ongoing series, which has been great. And yeah, it's been a new thing for me, but there have been so many new things for me recently, so it's been really fun.
It's so neat. And Jenna, I mean, remind me how many years the Dare to Dance has been going on?
We've been doing it for 18 years.
So
this
literally
is 18th year.
Almost 2 decades full of people. I mean, I'm sure there have been so many incredible local talent, but then also the professional dancers and people that have been a part of this for years and years. What is your perspective of why you just think that this is a great fundraiser and why you're happy to be a part of it?
Yeah, it just gives us the opportunity to connect more with the community and just bring more awareness to our foundation. I mean, alone, Shayna is reaching out to 35,000 people about our foundation. So it's always eye-opening each year when we realize how many more people become aware of our foundation and the connection that they have to the Kidney Foundation. It's such a silent disease that not many people talk about. And so many people have some sort of connection to it that they don't talk about until they kind of come in contact with us. And so it's always interesting when people do have a connection with us.
And it really is good, I think, to boost that awareness and to tell people ahead of time that even if they're like, oh, I was just scrolling through an Instagram story and Shayna posted something about the Kidney Foundation, now they're aware of it and they might have not ever known about that in the past. Other local leaders, I mean, we've had like doctors and all these other people be a part of this that people know in the community and are able to come out and support for fun, be able to
Yeah.
support them in this dance journey, but then also raise some amazing funds for a good cause. So remind me as we're wrapping things up this morning where we can get involved with web chats, where we can get involved with the latest things with the Kidney Foundation and for Dare to Dance.
Yeah, so anything Dare to Dance involved, you can find at daretodance-chat.com. Our Kidney Foundation website is just kidneyfoundation.com, and you can support Shayna or any of the other celebrities at either of those places. So yeah.
And I'm assuming web chats is just at web chats.
Yep, on all social media platforms, it's web chats.
Web chats,
yes.
kind of like Let's Chat. So we got a thing going here, the chat thing going on. Anyway, so we would love for you to be supporting Shanna and Joel on their journey, as well as all the other incredible dancers. You can visit that link right there on the screen for the latest. Thanks for joining us here on Let's Chat. We'll be right back after this.